I had to make a video real quick that I feel is important. Lately, um, you know, I've been walking this road for a while. You know, I feel like, and I don't feel like I've arrived at any promised land of any kind. Not really. I'm like, why did I walk this road? There's nothing here. And God knows it. So He's telling me He's telling me things like through John the Baptist that Moses never made it to the promised land. Moses never made it. And I didn't know that until John the Baptist told me that. All this stuff about the promised land has been talked to me lately. It has. Because God knows I'm kind of deflated. All this effort and, of walking all this way. I'm like, this isn't the promised land I thought would be here. No joke. I'm like, this is not what I thought. I'm like, this is the promised land. I'm still standing alone on top of this new mountain. I'm still standing alone. This is the promised land. There's nothing here. There's no one here. God knows it. I'm like, what am I doing? I was hoping to reach a promised land of some kind, something by now. And God's like trying to get into my head. The promised land is not what I think it is. Not what I'm expecting. That's what He's trying to get in my head. So my expectations were too high. Trying to get to a promised land of some kind, a better land. My expectations were too high, apparently. I'm like, this is the promised land. I'm still in a desert. You know what I mean? Just a different desert. You know what I mean? A desert located in a different spot. That's what I've been saying. Like, there's nothing here. I just walked to a new desert. I just walked to a different desert. So, anyways, I felt like I had to make a video. I don't know if any of you have tried walking towards a better life. Build a better life for yourself. Walk with God to a different life towards a promised land. And you're like, this is it? It's just me. I'm still alone in the desert. This is the promised land. I don't know if any of you have come across that like I have. And just been deflated, completely deflated, disappointed. I'm like, this isn't, you might as well just left me to die and rot where I started. That's what I've been saying. Like, this is the promised land. I might as well just died where I started. So God's been trying to get me past this, you know what I mean? Of this moment of what I thought it would be, that it's not what I thought I would be. He's trying to get me past it, you know what I mean? It's like, I know this isn't what you thought it'd be at all. But it's okay. It's alright. Yeah. And He's right. It ain't what I thought it would be at all, the promised land. You know what I mean? Not at all. I'm like, there's not much difference. There's not much difference here. Like, no joke. There's nothing here. There's nothing around me. So I don't know if any of you have run into that, but like I have. I've just been disappointed. I'm like, oh shit, this is the promised land. This is as good as it gets. Why'd I even start the trek? Why'd I even start walking the Oregon Trail if I never would get to the promised land of any kind, you know what I mean? So I don't know if I'll ever reach any kind of promised land of what I think the promised land would look like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Anyways, that's all I want to say for this video. Yeah, that's all I'll say.